salute everyone. What's good? Knicks Real Talk, night show, midday game. Toronto Raptors and the New York Knicks, 3:30, man, at the Scotia Bank Arena in Toronto. I got my man KJ in the building. I got Sean Powers in the building. We're gonna get it popping for the next hour. And so, man, salute the port nice in the building already. KJ, what's good, fam?
Salute, Devon, Knicks Real Talk. Sha, salute. Knicks family, man. We just gotta get out here today. We short-handed and let's try to get a W. Even if it's not a W, I just really want to see the young guys work hard and work their way into getting a W tonight. You know, I think now it's about just learning and building and teaching at this point right now to see what we got for our future with this young Knicks team until some guys get back.
Yeah, real talk. Sean Powers, who's good, brother?
Excuse me. Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Excuse me. Let's get it tonight, man. Like you said, KJ, man, I think I'm on that same boat with you, man. I want them to get out there and play some good ball tonight, man. Hopefully we can come out and get some things together and stuff like that. I'm hopeful for a win, but this is going to be a real tough game against this Toronto team. So let's see what happens tonight and see where we could be at the end of the night.
Real talk. Salute to my man Swish Ball from Germany. Swish, salute to you, my brother. Thank you for coming in, man. Appreciate you coming to be a part of the family, man. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Let's get it popping. And also good. Thanks for coming aboard, man. But yeah, man, I'm ready for the game today. I'm excited about it. We get to see the young guy play again. Hopefully we can get in there and hey man, try to prevail and get a W. I know it's gonna be hard. But, hopefully we can go in there and get a popping, KJ. Just go in there, man, and play some Knicks basketball. Hopefully we can have a better outing than we did in Oklahoma City. Maybe come out this thing with a W tonight.
Right. Yeah. The last time we played the Raptors, we went down 31-14 in the first quarter. That was with everybody. Obi Toppin had a career game last time in Toronto. We played up there. So I'm looking for Obi to have another nice game tonight, being that we're shorthanded at that position. But again, 31-14, we wind up coming back losing 90-87 by 3. You know, the good thing about today is there's no Evan Fournier. You know, we talked about Evan Fournier being hurt and being injured. So we're looking at a starting lineup with Deuce McBride and Grimes in the backcourt. That's something that I always wanted to see because the defense those guys put out there. Now, Grimes has been missing the shot, so has Deuce. But you know what? You know, energy is created. Now we get the young talent up there. We get to see what these guys can really do. Now it's a small sample size, but I'm excited to see that happen today.
Yeah, Shad. I think that's gonna be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to that, man, because like KJ said, this is the future. You know what I mean? These guys are part of this thing, and I think they're gonna be here. And what a way to get these guys acclimated right now to playing some Knicks basketball, man. Early, midway through halfway through the season almost. And while everybody else is injured in protocols, like the next man up, Shop House, I think it's a good time for them.
Yeah, I think these two guys is going to start tonight is going to be somewhat what our future is going to look like between Deuce and Grimes. You know, as a point guard and a shooting guard right there. I hope they haven't been playing. They didn't shoot well the last couple of games, but I'm pretty sure that they are more focused today, man. I'm pretty sure that they're going to come out and hit some shots today. And I don't know if the Toronto really knows how to play these guys as being starters. So this may be a good chance for seeing both of these guys going high numbers tonight, man, and boasting us to a comfortable win tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that one, Shop Power, because they probably really wasn't on a scouting report like that. You know what I mean? They probably had a chance to go over certain things, but these guys probably really wasn't on their radar. I mean, obviously they know that they probably were looking at the Kimball Walkers and all these guys and probably wasn't even paying attention to these. At least I'm hoping that's the case. But you know what, them guys, I think they're gonna go and play some good ball tonight, man. I really do. I believe them guys are gonna feel a little bit more comfortable tonight. And that was a great point you said about them guys. The Raptors might not be ready for these young boys. You know what I mean? And it might be a good time to showcase them real good today, KJ, because because Grimes had a couple of bad shooting nights, this might be that game where he popped tonight. You know, that's the part of, I guess the ups and downs and everything, but he might pop today. You know what I mean? And McBride might get up to him, and Obi might get up to a better start today than they did in Oklahoma City. And it might be a different thing, but I'm really interested to see Grimes and McBride defense, man, in that first unit. You know what I mean? Having them guys play the defense they play, coming out of the gate to slow Van Vliet and all those guys down. I think it's gonna be really pretty interesting challenge for the guys for that guy.
Right, and guess what, guys? Also, what we're looking at right now is think about this, fellas. RJ, Grimes, and McBride with Obi Toppin. That's 4 building blocks right there, right? Hey, it may not look like nothing now. Could you imagine that lineup in 3 years from now? Growth. But we start today with it, right? And also, Toronto's going to have no fans. So that's going to be a big factor in it, too. It's how the Raptors going to play without their 6 man out there, the fans. How's both teams? I can only imagine how it's going to sound out there on the floor. Deuce McBride, feet, the sounds of the sneakers on that basketball court. You're gonna hear everything tonight. What real defense is. So for me, I like the young core that we have. Minus Jericho Sims. Now Jericho Sims is here. That'd really be nice to see them all 5 of them guys out there together. You know, I think Taj is going to be starting at the center position, I believe, tonight, along with Toppin. So we're going to be short, but guess what? We got a chance to get really out there and run, and that's what we want because we're slowing pace. So with these guys now, guys, we got 3 defenders in that starting lineup. 3 defenders. Let me ask you guys a question, Demond and Shah. If this goes well with a Deuce McBride and Grimes backcourt, with I say Deuce McBride, Grimes, and RJ Barrett. When Julius comes back, Julius goes into 4 and Mitch at the 5. How are you guys with that lineup, depending on how it looks?
I like it. I like it, Shot Powers. I like that lineup, man. I just think that they're young, they're athletic, and I think what makes a difference to me is Grimes because he could knock down that 3 ball the way he do, and the way these guys defend. It changes the game to me with him. I think you talking about RJ Barrett, Grimes, and McBride. That's a nice defensive wing spot there. Julius, I think that makes it easy on Julius now because he do have some better defenders playing next to him along with Mitch up in the front court. I would love to see that, man. I kid you not. That's real talk there.
That is, I'll say it again. I think that's what's going to be. If not, if not the rest of this year, I think that might be where we start off next year. With Grimes, Deuce, and RJ at that 1, 2, and 3 spot. I mean, the one thing that I know, I believe, I don't know, I believe that Grimes will probably put on a couple of pounds and hit that bench, hit that weight room. I think Deuce is going to do some of the same, and next year they're going to be a different style of play from them. They're going to be more acclimated into the NBA game. They're going to know what to do, where to look, and with the schemes that we got now, and putting them in now, I could surely see these 3 guys being something formidable for years to come.
Yeah, real talk. My man, Jason M, appreciate that chat, man. Jason M just threw out a chat saying that the Knicks are signing Ryan Archuleta, Kono. He stays. There's a good chance the Knicks might make Kemba be out for a long time. Yeah, that's real talk. I appreciate that, Jason. Salute to the chat, man. Everybody up here, let's get it popping. Yeah, you're right. Shop Powers. I think this is going to be a good thing, man. Win or lose is going to be a real important game for the Knicks overall to see the makeup of these young men and what they got to bring to the table with more minutes. I just think it's going to be fun to watch tonight, man. I'm hoping they go out there and execute typical game plan to the best of their ability. KJ, and go out there and produce, just do the best you can and play hard. Go hard for 48 minutes. Tim said in the Oklahoma City game what he didn't like. He just didn't like, I guess I want to say the intensity and the effort going. So hopefully they can change that up tonight, man. And next thing you know, they get it popping.
Right, and that has to be a game plan. What is Tibbs' game plans for these young Knicks right now? We seen the other night. It just looked like they were playing straight playing ground basketball. It was no leadership really out there except RJ. So they have to identify who's the leader. Right now, we're looking at probably RJ will be the leader out there, and probably Taj Gibson will really lead those guys. But as far as young leaders, it's looking like it could be RJ. But how are they going to interact with one another on that court? Are they going to run plays? Are they going to just straight play up and down? To me, the Knicks play better when they're up in people's face defending, and we get a lot of fast break points. So if that first unit can get a lot of fast break points, we can have a win. And also, last time we played these guys, we were like 9 for like 30 something from the 3-point range. Again, if we're hitting our threes, then we have the personnel to hit 3-pointers on this team, easily win. Grimes, Barrett, McBride, they all can hit threes, topping from time to time too, with a quick lead and Burke. So we had the personnel for it. It's just letting the ball fall. And then how is Tibbs going to manage these guys' minutes? And then one last point I want to make also is, I'm a little afraid because the way Tibbs runs them out there. These guys are not used to these minutes. And for me, if these guys are not used to these minutes and they're not doing good, he'll keep them in. It's going to not be a good look again. It might be another 8 for 41 from the 3-point range because them guys, he's hogging them guys. So other guys got to step up. So.
Yeah, I can second that, man. I agree with you 100% on that one, and I think they will, man. I think the Knicks team come play tonight to this afternoon. I'm sorry, I really believe they're gonna come play. What the results may be, we don't know, but I do think they're gonna come and play tonight, this afternoon. I think they're gonna go in Toronto and one thing about it, it's a resilient team. They resilient. That's why they still 17-19. You know what I mean? They're a resilient team, man. They could have folded a long time ago with all this stuff happening. You know what I mean? But they stayed the course. They stayed resilient. They only 2 games under 500. And it'll be a good win tonight if they can get that with today's shot power. Just to get a good feeling back and just maintain until the rest of the soldiers get back, basically.
Yeah, basically that's all we can do, man. The one thing, like I'll say again about tonight's game, man. I just hope that they can get out and run a little bit. I hope they can get a little gelling going on together, and start playing a little bit of ball together. You know what I mean? Win or lose tonight, man, I want to see effort given out there tonight, and see if these guys can really push the pace with this younger running team. So things are soon to come, man. We ain't got much time left before it comes down there. I just hope things like I said, I wish for the win. I want to win. But if I could see some good pace out there and playing starting to see more gel together, I'm happy with that also.
Yeah, facts, shot power. That's 100 right there. And Julian, great point. RJ, he had a good game the other day, but get a couple of more assists and get them guys move the ball. And I think that's one of the things Tip harped on the other game, that the ball movement wasn't like they wanted it to, and they wasn't shooting shots in rhythm. They just was launching whenever they got them. So hopefully that changes today, and they get the ball in rhythm. They moving that ball around that perimeter and get them assist numbers up. You're gonna have to make Toronto chase y'all a little bit, you know what I mean? And that's why we don't like stagnant offense, because if you let you stagnant, you're not making them exert no energy. You know what I mean? And I think today, hopefully Grimes and all them young legs they got out there make them catch, run up and down the court, and like Shaw's number one pet peeve is pace. You know what I mean? They got to run pace today. You know what I mean? Run up and down that court, make them get some turnovers, steals, block, and then force them cats to get out in transition. Run up and down the court, get some easy buckets. So then when they do have to play in a half-court set game, and the defense is going to be a little bit more tighter, you won't feel too bad because you already got some easy buckets in transition, KJ. And I just think that's one of the main things I love to see about the young guys. They can get out there and do that stuff today.
Right, and that's what they do. Them guys, their ambition, they want to get that. They want to get out there and run. That's what they want to do, and that's the way the NBA is now. Look at these young guys on different teams like Cavs, Orlando. They all like to run. And like I said, we diverge of reverse right now because Toronto's probably looking like, you know what, this is going to be a little easy game. You know what, we're going to get out, and then the Knicks, we could sting them. It happened to us so many times, so now it's time for us to give us some of that flavor and go back. But another thing I want to know is Grimes and McBride are 1 and 2 for the remainder of the year. What do you think about that?
Hey, man, you know what? It depends on the situation. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with it. I really think them 2 guys could come in here and help this team just as good as anybody else. But I think due to the fact that my man's contract, Fournier, that's probably the only reason Grimes won't do it. It's just because of that contract. And let the front office say, Tibbs, you know what? Do what's best for the team. You throw who you want to throw in there. Then if I was Tibbs, I'll make that happen. Shot power. I think it's just like I said. Fournier can come off the bench and knock down. He can still get 20 points off the bench. I mean, Lou Williams get 20 points off the bench. You know what I mean? All these guys can come off the bench and get points. So, but to start that, I don't have a problem with Grimes and McBride being that backcourt with RJ Barrett. Man, that's special right there to me.
Yeah, it feels better, right? Sounds better.
It does. It really does. It does. I mean, young energy, athletic, can D up with the best of them. I think that'd be a good young defensive young squad right there in the front court. I mean, in the back court, excuse me. Putting pressure on the ball, All three of them can knock down the ball. You know what I mean? And when Grimes get hot, he can knock it down with the best of them. So you tell me Grimes, McBride, or RJ, that is one of the nicest young front backcourt, from the wing position on up. That you can. Then Joe Julius and Mitchell Robinson in there. I mean, hey, they might not be championship experience type of players, but man, for the regular season, boy, them boys would be nice though.
That is something to be seen, man. And I keep saying it again. I think this is what we're going to be looking at for the near future with Deuce, Grimes, and RJ as being our front court right there. So let's see what happens, man. I'm hoping tonight, like we were talking about earlier, like you were talking about earlier, Divine, to see McBride on their point guard tonight. Yeah, man, that's gonna be something amazing to watch tonight, man. And I don't think that these guys come out here shy tonight. I don't think these guys are going to do all the extra passing that they were doing the other night, man. I think tonight they're going to get out there and they're going to be formidable team tonight, man. I think you're not going to see too many smiles on these guys' faces tonight. I think Tibbs and interjected into them. Listen, we got to play some ball tonight. We need you to score. We need you to score. And we need you to score. So I'm looking forward to seeing some big games from 2 out of the 4 starters that we're going to start tonight, man.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, Joey, Luka, I know Luka was injured at one time. So just to answer your question, Joey, I'm not sure if he's activated or not. But that's another young man I want to see up in the Knicks uniform. You know what I mean? Be a 6'10", can stretch the floor and all that good stuff, man. So when he do come available, he is on a 2-way. So what's interesting to me, he could spend half the season up, half the season down. So maybe they just waiting for him to get through this first half of the season, for 45 games or something like that, whatever, and bring him in the second half of the season, let him ride out the way in New York, with the Knicks squad. After the trading deadline, we probably will and deal, make some moves and move some contracts around or get rid of some contracts and free up some roster spots. You never know, man. That young man might get up here and get his burn, but I would love to see him as well. But I'm excited about today. We're going up against a formidable Raptor team, and they trying to fight just like we're trying to fight. To stay in this thing, man, and as well. So, but we hopefully go down there and play some good ball tonight, this afternoon and beat these cats, man. Because I'm really ready for this team to keep grinding, man. I know right now we want to feel like we're going to win every night, KJ. But tonight might be a little different. Because we down a lot of horses, though. But that don't mean we can't win the game. It's going to be tough to win the game. That don't mean we can't win the game tonight.
Well, the great thing about it, guys, 17-19 was last year's record. It's a whole new year. Right now, the new year was 0-0. We cleaning the slate right now, which is a great thing, and it's a good feeling because now the young energy feels better, And I just believe if these 2 guys will really McBride, if he really does what he has to do at the guard position, he's our future point guard. The point guard that we've been looking for so long, a point guard that can defend you from baseline to baseline, a point guard that can take you off the dribble and has no fear. We haven't had that great feeling from that position in such a long time, and it feels good when you see a young player like that can do that. So I believe he is our future point guard for years to come. But he's still learning, So I really want to see his growth and maturation today. I want to see what he does today instead of what happened last game. Same thing for Grimes. It's the same exact thing. I'm really looking forward to those 2 tonight or today to see exactly how are they going to interact with RJ. How's RJ going to interact with those guys? Just those 3 I want to see today.
Yeah. That's a great point, Shah. You know what I like about this thing, man? I think we talked about it a few minutes ago. Let's say if it was, this is how I think that a lot of teams used to do it back in the day. Let's say if it was Grimes, McBride, RJ, Randall, and Mitch. Then what you do on the back end, you got the savvy veterans like Derrick Rose and Alex Burks. You got Todd Gibson there and Noel. But that's the way you kind of supposed to build these teams, man. We used to had a young guy really getting down and had them veterans with them really small minimal contracts to fill up the roster just to keep that experience on the bench. And I think if they can get this thing going like that, and these young guys start developing like that, then just do it that way. Just hey, start these them guys. I think RJ, him and my man, would be special, man. I really do, and I like. And then you let RJ and Julius Randle be the main focal points of the offense, and McBride and Grimes gonna be them secondary guys who can come down and knock them down. And you don't have to put the pressure on that much because they're not the ones who are relying on the score for you with the ball in their hand. And Grimes can be that Reggie Bullock type dude. You know what I mean? Just bang, open 3 and D, straight up 3 and D. And McBride, I think that's something that they gotta hopefully, man. They take a look at it in the off season. It's like let them three. I can see them three. That's why it's interesting tonight for me, Shaw Powell. If them dudes pop tonight, McBride, Grimes, and RJ, I think you gotta have to say, okay, you know what? We got to look at this thing moving forward.
I really think tonight, like the games that we had a couple of against a couple of teams where we had players that that we were playing against come out and hit 7 3-pointers on us, come out and have premier high games on us, come out and have the best game of all of the whole season on us. And I think those two guys, the two guys I was talking about, is McBride and Deuce tonight, man. I'm sorry, Deuce and Grimes tonight, man. And I think they're going to come out tonight, and I think both of these guys are going to play, and I think they're going to get 20-something points apiece. I think it's going to be a run up and down, running up and down. One thing that I think that they're going to do is they're going to shoot better tonight, so this way that they can set up better on the defense. So if you make a shot, you get more chance to come back down and set up for your defense. And if we do that tonight with Deuce and Grimes at the helm tonight, we go down, we hit shots, we get back to play defense. We're gonna have a winning game tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that McBride and Van Vliet matchup.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to that matchup. I think with McBride length, that wingspan, he can make it hard on by Vliet. Like KD say, he pick up baseline basically. So he's gonna pressure. He can put pressure on that dude all the way up the floor. You know what I mean? I'm really looking forward to seeing that, and I'm also looking forward to seeing the Obi and Siakam matchup. You know, the Obi and Siakam matchup is going to be a good, interesting thing for Obi as well, because Siakam had to keep up with his energy. You know what I mean? And Siakam lengthy, he can get it, but he had to keep up with his energy. Obi got strength too, man. So I'm really looking forward to this, man, to see this thing tonight, man. I guess we're going to implement Todd at the 5 spot, KJ, and he's a veteran with experience. And I'm really looking forward to this challenge, man. I think it's going to be a good challenge for the Knicks, a good litmus test for these young boys. And I think we might go down there and get it popping.
Right, and I think the smartest thing to do that Tibbs has to install today is a 2-3 zone, because we're short staffed. If we look at all the players that we have available, we have about 9-10 players available. Right, let's run through them. We got McBride, we got Grimes, we got R.J. Barrett, we got Obi Toppin, we got Taj Gibson, we got Emmanuel Quickly, we got Alec Burke, Kevin Knox. Right, that's about 8 people right there. Right,
that's 8.
You done with Damian? You done with Damian? Say that again.
Yeah, Damian Dotson. Like
Damian Dotson, right? So we're looking like 8, 9 tops, 8 tops, maybe 9, right? And we seen Tibbs play 8 guys before on this team, so it's like, you know, if I have 8 to 9 people available, and that team is a little bigger than me, I'm going 2-3 zone because I don't want to tire my guys out, and that's what the only problem I see tonight. It's based on the way McBride and Grimes play. Them guys play at a fast pace. Hey, man, I don't care how much you in shape you are. When you go back and forth on that basketball court, you're going to get tired eventually. So I say we go into a 2-3 zone at times just to limit for them to catch their breaths and then go forward. But other than that, I'll take our odds with these young guys just because they're showing that they have the spirit in the gut to do whatever they want to do out there. You know, they still learning. So we'll see.
Yeah, hey Julian, the game is in another hour. 3:30 tip off, or 3:30 starting time. Tip off probably 3:40. Yeah, Julian, another hour the game will be popping off. Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about this, man. I really am. Let's hope that these cats just go out there and play hard. That's all we ask for. To play hard, play with effort. And at the end of the day, when the buzzer sounds, whether you win or lose, you put in a gallant effort. We'll be able to come on the streets of Buzzer tonight and talk about it. You know what I mean? Really say, listen, these guys went and that perform. Because I really believe that them cats can go in there and win this game. You know what I mean? I think that anybody can lose a basketball game. I don't care. I mean, Brooklyn lost the other night. You know what I mean? They lost a couple of games in a row. There ain't nobody invincible up in this piece. So I'm kind of glad that you know, they can go have an opportunity to go in there and showcase their talent tonight and make the best of it, man. You know, like I said, they got a good team in Toronto. If you look at them cats right now, where they at in the standings, you know, they right below us per se. Toronto was right now. They 11th. They 11th, and we 10th. You know what I mean? They 15 and 17. We 17 and 19. And then we can pull this game off the night, man. That catapult us to to the ninth spot and drops the Celtics down. And like I said, the Wizards 18 to 18. They lost the other night. So it's some good games going on in Association Day that benefit us. Like I said, our game. You got the Magic and the Celtics. I think the Pacers and the Cavaliers is a real big game, and you got the Suns and the Hornets. If let's hypothetically say the Suns can bounce back off that terrible game they had the other day, guys, and knock off the Hornets. The Hornets moved to 19 and 18, so they in the 7th spot. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting to see, man. Let's hope these guys can come out here and prevail tonight and bring it to the table, KJ, and see what they can, and we can get the W.
Absolutely, man. Again, we're 17 and 19, we're 10th, but the top team is 24 and 10 in the Chicago Bulls.
Thanks.
Like, I mean, we're not that far off. It's not like normal years, guys, where we got a close to 500 record in January. In the past 5 years, we have not been this close in January going into the new year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a different time, and we get it. The team teases last year. They got some new pieces, and that's understandable. And just us as a fan base, we want to see this team win. I get it, but we're still building this team. We still have to. They still figuring it out themselves. We're still building this team from the top. Now, Devon and Sha, Obi Toppin tonight. What do you guys look? What type of game do you want to see him have tonight?
I'll let Sha answer that one.
I can feel Obi having a better game than he had the last game. And now that he knows that he's going to be starting, I think Obi is going to be a little bit more active tonight. I think the young guys with him, they're going to watch for him to cut towards the basket, which he does very well, and catch those alley-oops. And I wouldn't be surprised if I see Obi out there hit two or three three-pointers tonight. So I think Obi's going to have I think all of these guys, I don't know, maybe it's just, that Nick feeling in me, that Homer in me, but I think Obi's going to have a good game tonight. I think McBride is going to show out tonight, and I think Grimes is going to get off of that. I think he's going to get some shots off tonight and hit some big three-pointers tonight for us. So between just talking about those three guys tonight, I think Obi is going to have a pretty awesome game tonight. I think he's going to be somewhere around 15, 7, and 4.
I like that, man. I agree with you, Sha. Obi had a good rebounding game the other night.
Right.
He got a good. What also amazed me about Obi, I didn't really see it on this level. But he's a very good, unselfish passer. Down low, he's a really good passer. I was like, wow, this cat be passing that ball pretty good, man. And but I agree with you guys. I think Obi's gonna go out there. I think he's gonna feel more relaxed tonight. He know this is his opportunity. You don't waste opportunities. You just don't do that. And I think he's gonna be ready for it tonight. I think he's gonna go out there and he's gonna make them guys. I'm hoping you guys they get up and down that floor. And they do, man. Obi get a couple of outlet passes, bucket. I think he will knock down some threes tonight. He shoot the ball. He got a good shot. He just, I think he got to get more consistent with it. But once he get the league average, I think Obi's gonna be a really tough player to deal with because he's getting better in the post. But I'm looking forward for him getting in the post tonight, banging a little bit, using that athleticism. I'm on Sha's level. I'm looking at maybe 15, 17, 7, 8 rebounds. Maybe 4 assists. I'd love to see that from him tonight, man. KJ, if he could do that tonight, I just think that's what it is.
And I believe that, but only if they do this. The Knicks should run their offense around Obi Toppin tonight. Here's why. We look at Obi's game, right, in these past 2 years. We know the man could jump out the gym. We know he's a high energy guy, but what's the one thing Obi hasn't showed us? He hasn't showed us a post-up game. He does it in spurts when he gets in, right? But the problem is when he gets in, it's the time frame. The other night, we got to scrap the other night away, right? But the Knicks run the same plays they do for Julius Randle for Obi Toppin. One good point you made tonight, Devon, just now, you said Obi Toppin is a willing passer.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what, guys? You run the same play you run for Julius Randle for Obi Toppin tonight. What's going to happen? You got 3 wing guys that can shoot. You got McBride, you got Grimes, and you got Barrett. That if Obi's in trouble, he's going to pass it out to one of them. But other than that, Obi has a quick first step when he posts somebody up. and he can get to that rim quickly. I want to see more of that tonight. And that way, that would be my keys to victory tonight on offense and a half court set, because I would run it through him because he's a willing passer, and he could back you down. He might be skinny, but he could back you down, and he could jump quick. So that would be my keys to the points of the game. And I believe if he does that tonight, guys, he can get a double-double tonight.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, easy. That game, he needed to play that same game he played before he went in the protocol. Obi was killing it that night. That one before he went in the 20-9, 20-10 or whatever, something like that. That double-double, he was on it, man. You know what I mean? And I think he might get some of that tonight, man, because sometimes, when you get thrown into the situation that Obi got thrown in, it's new to him. It's just new, and he used to his body and his mindset used to saying, okay, at the beginning of the game, I know I'm gonna have to sit there and kind of wait and observe, and then when the coach called my number, I gotta come off the bench and get it. The past day, he had to come in there from the beginning, So hopefully he had a day off or two, whatever, to get his mind right. John Powell kind of adjusted that he's gonna be the starter for a minute. Maybe I think that's why I think he have a better game due to the fact he had a couple of days to get his mind right, because it's really about the mental. You know what I mean? Basketball is a mental game, 75% of it. Or you want to say 70-30, whatever. The rest of it's physical. So I think he might have got a chance to sit down and get his mind right and come back with a better focus today.
I think Obi is going to have a great game again, and I think with Deuce and Grimes in the starting unit, I think he's going to have a more summer league-ish like type of game. And I seen a couple of people in the chat say the same thing, man. Run the offense through Obi like they did in the summer league. That would be something to really see, because like KJ said, he has a quick first step, man, and he could jump off real quick, real high in the air, and he has good eyes, man. He gets the ball, he keeps the ball in front of him, but he keeps it high so he can evidently make that initial pass if he gets double teamed or something like that. This game right here, this is like we all said, this is a trap game, but it's not a trap on us tonight, man. These guys can really come out here tonight, and we'll all see it all in a couple of minutes, man. But if these guys come out ready tonight, man, we're really gonna see. We're really gonna sit back and have a good talk about how they played the ball, how they played the game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And then on that note too, he's gonna have to play a lot of major minutes due to the fact that when you take Taj out from the center spot, you're probably gonna have to slide him up to the 5. Especially if Jericho Sims is not there, Mitch not there, Noel not there. You probably gonna have to slide him up to the 5 and bring Knox in at the 4. You know what I mean? Unless they brought in somebody that I wasn't aware of in the scout report. I haven't got too much of the scout stuff going on right now. So I don't know if they brought somebody up or in. I don't know. I would love to wish we had a couple of what's Luka up there, but I don't know if he's ready because of injury. But it's gonna be interesting to see how his minutes go. But this would be a good time for Obi to get major minutes and produce. And Grimes and all them take advantage of it. I don't know if they start Grimes or Alex Burks. I would love to see Grimes. I just want to see them 3 guys. I want to see that wing. I want to see that RJ, Grimes, and McBride. I just want to see that. You know what I mean? I think that's a young athletic, and they give you more athleticism than the veteran. Evan Fournier, savvy veteran, but he don't have the quickness and the speed that these guys got. You don't play the defense that Grimes plays. So it's going to be interesting how the Knicks control this game tonight on the defense. And I think the young boys are going to be ready. But other than that, I do think that, Obi's going to be a really important player for us today, man. I think he got to have to exert a lot of energy today. I think Damian Doss going to be a major help for us today with his defense, his three-point shooting. I think you throw everybody in there. If Brian Mooney can play tonight, throw him in there. You know what I mean? I don't, because we do need him, and hopefully we come out this thing and have a good game, a solid game, KJ. And I think we can, though.
Let me tell you something, man. If I was on that Knicks bench right now, and I know I got an opportunity to play tonight and to get a chance to showcase my talent, let me tell you, I'm doing everything I can do to get on that basketball court, because I know if I show this organization what I can do, I got a chance to stay in here longer and longer. And if not, guess what? Somebody else is going to pick me up. So, of course, we're going to need a Damian Dotson. We're going to need a Kevin Knox to step their game up. We talked about Kevin Knox yesterday evening. You know, a man that's been in the league since 2018. You know, it's time for him to really, really step his game up because he's valuable out there. His height, his length. We know he can shoot. We need that. So to me, he just needs to take it to the hole like RJ. Take everything to the hole, get foul, get to that free throw line. You know, Kevin Knox. That's what we're looking for. We need that tonight because we only got 9-man rotation, guys. And I don't want to be in that situation where now we got people coming back. But guess what? Now you're wasting time because now you had an opportunity to get out there and do what you had to do. But we don't need any wasted time on these benches because we need every single player out here. So again, Devon and Shy and Knicks Real Talk. I'm looking forward to see who is going to step up. We need 2 people to step up into the. Hopefully, everybody does. But last game was RJ. Who's going to be with RJ? Is RJ going to have a duplicate game from last time? Is Obi going to step his game? So it's a lot of answers, a lot of questions, the answers that have to be answered. But we'll see within an hour, guys.
Fact. Hey, Switchball, I'm gonna put his chat back up there. He put a good chat up there, man. Appreciate that Switchball. He like RJ this rapid 23, 24 points a game. And not agreeing that, you know, I think he got to be that main dude today. He's I think what's going to be interesting to me is how he continues to flourish without Randall in here. You know what I mean? Let's say RJ start popping and he's starting to drop these games like this here without Randall. You know, and you know, sometimes when you come out of college and you're a third pick, knowing 9 out of 10 when you come out of college, you the third pick in a draft. You normally playing against a team that's rebuilding. You learning to be the main guy, just like Zion, just like Ja Morant. You know, you come out of college being that main guy, but due to the situation that RJ Barrett came in with already having Julius Randle there, so it kind of took away from him being that dude who wanted to kind of be the leader of the team and take over because, you know, he came in the league with having Julius Randle with him, having guys who was established already. So now that Julius Randle's not playing for the next 3 or 4 games, it's really interesting to see what RJ Barrett can be and what he's going to do to show that, you know what, I'm capable of doing the same thing that this guy's doing moving forward. Because, you know, he got a payday coming up in another year or something like that. So I'm really looking forward to RJ's game today and what he's doing. Shot power while Julius Randle's not around right now.
Yeah, facts, man. These guys gonna have some things to do tonight, man. I'm trying to look and see if I'm looking on here. I don't see nothing with Sims coming out there. And I was trying to be hopeful and see if we could get another backup for Taj tonight. But tonight is the night for these guys to really go out there, man. 9-man rotation, man. You got young legs, man. You're running up and down the court. You know, you're gonna have to play some high minutes tonight. You know, these starters are gonna probably play upwards 35 minutes tonight, each of them. You know, and you know, we got to get out there and play some ball tonight, man. Obi, I think Obi's gonna have a good game tonight, man. Alongside with Deuce and Grimes, I think those 3 guys are gonna have real good games. Not taking anything away from RJ, because I think RJ is going to have a great game tonight because he always likes to perform in Toronto. So, you know, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, man. And I think I don't know if Toronto is going to be ready to see what Grimes and Deuce really going to have to give them tonight, man. Alongside of I'm saying this and I keep forgetting about IQ. This is another game that IQ can come out and score some big points tonight and get a couple of threes and keep that second unit and, you know, and to rest, man, and play some good defense and play some good ball. I like the way this thing is going to come out tonight, and I think these guys, you know, from playing the other night, I don't think they're going to play anything nowhere near what they played like the other night, man. Let's get it tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll second that. All I want them to do, other than the bad 3-point shooting, if they correct both of the mistakes they had against the Oklahoma City Thunder, which was shoot the ball better and defend the 3-ball better, and their defense only gave up 95 points. You know what I mean? So, you know, that wasn't a bad defense performance. Just, can you imagine they wasn't letting them knock down all them threes? They probably would have blew them cats out. You know what I mean? And hopefully they can have us come back and fix that problem a little bit today, and just defend that 3-point line, man. But what I do like about Grimes, and I had to reiterate on this because it's a difference. What do Grimes and McBride do that Fournier and Kemba Walker don't do? They get up and they do face. they up and they pressure the ball. I mean, when the guy by the 3-point line, they're not like standing 2 feet away, KJ. They be up on them, and that's how you're supposed to play defense. Get up in your dude grill, make them put the ball on the floor and drive and run them off that 3-point line. Because we were good at that last year. We were probably one of the better teams in the league last year, running people off the 3-point line. You know what I mean? Because we were pretty much a Reggie Bullock and Elfrid Payton was up in God's face. You know what I mean? So they forced them to put that ball on the floor and drive or do whatever, and had to create driving kicks. But I'm hoping that's what I want to see these two young guys do today, man. Just run them cats off that 3-point line, make them have to drive and kick it, then take it from there. And I think if they do that tonight, we got a good chance to walk out there with a good win.
Right. Well, guess what? They're installing an identity in New York. When Deuce McBride and Grimes are in the game, guys, there's no days off. You can't take no days off with those two guys in the game because guess what? They're going to get it. If they're not hitting shots, one thing they're going to do well is defend. We could count that. And that's all a coach ever wants. If something's not working, but what are you doing different than the next person I'm going to bring in this game? Is this next man going to play defense like you? No, you're not. No, you're not. And so even if they're not scoring, I like the defense because to me, defense wins the championships for you. Now, if we get the scoring going, of course, that helps a lot. But then again, don't forget, these guys are running back of the court, back and forth. To get nice shots up is very rough for that to happen back and forth. So this is why, to me, the Knicks need to do two things today on defense. They need to play zone at times, and that sometimes they need to do a 2-2-1 press because you have the personnel. Press these guys at times, go to a 2-3 zone or a 3-2 zone for a little bit to catch your breath for a little bit, and then you run your offense. And the last thing, not but not least, the way we win this game tonight is fast break points.
Yeah, real talk. I agree with you 100% on that, man. We do
free
got
throws.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was our Achilles heel the other night with the free throws, like you said, 12 for 22. That was our Achilles heel in that game. But other than the 3-point, the disaster from the 3-point area and the defense from the 3-point area. But if them cats can hit some free throws tonight, shoot a little bit more better from the 3-point line and get that percentage up. You don't got to take a lot of them to make sure the percentage is there, Shot Powell. I think they can shoot a decent percentage tonight. And they got a good chance of still winning this game, man. And we know it's gonna be tough, man. But I still think these young guys could really go in there and play hard. It might shock them cats tonight.
Yeah, this is something that we're gonna look forward to, man. I think, like you said, Devon, I think we got a shocker on coming on tonight, man. I think all these guys are gonna play with high energy. I think they're going to really play some high-intensity defense. I think they're going to play some high intensity with the rebounding tonight. They're going to and I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, KJ, if they do throw out there a 3-2 or 2-3 zone because we got a whole bunch of young guys and we want to really kind of hold Taj where he doesn't spend too much energy. So that 2-3 zone would work really well tonight. It's just some things that we talk about that maybe could really help us tonight. But is Tibbs going to really do that? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I ever seen Tibbs in last year or this year even play any somewhat no zone like defense. But it could be something that could work tonight because you have these two new young guys at the front court. You got RJ. And you got Obi playing the wing, and you save Taj a little bit of hustling and bustling with a center tonight. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let me answer Swish Ball's question. Swish Ball, here go. This was as of last night. Mitchell Robinson helped the safety protocol. Kemba Walker helped sore right and left knee. They are out tomorrow at Toronto. Full injury report: Noel, Randall, Robinson, Sheldon. House, Rose, Salmon, and Walker questionable, and Evan Fournier is questionable. So I think Sims is he's still out in health and safety. Unless this was last night, I don't know what does it change today. I didn't get the final update to that. But that
nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Okay, so
yeah, I was just on it.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be there. I wish he would have been there today. That would have been a great addition for us today to have him get the minutes, man. The backup Taj, that would have been nice. That would have been so nice for him to get that burn. Have another body out there, but we got to roll with the horses that we got. So we're gonna go in there today and fight and scrap in Toronto, old Canada, whatever. We got to go in there and bring it. And like I said, let RJ drop 25, 27. And like y'all said, let Obi get about 15, 17, And if Grimes can give us double digits and knock down 3 or 4 trades tonight, and they play some good defense, quickly coming in, give us about 13. He's capable of doing that. Alex Burks can come in, drop 15. We got capable scores to help us win this game. It ain't like we coming in with a bunch of slouches, though. We got guys who capable of all being a double-digit scoring in there. I think everybody in that lineup, maybe Todd not at the added fullest, but when he play hard, I think all them guys can give you double-digit scoring. I think Obi can do it. I think Grimes can do it. I think McBride can do it. I know Burks can do it. Quickly can do it. You know what I mean? So hopefully these guys coming in and have a great game today, man. And we get that W today. That thing would be so impressive, man. I think that would be, we always say what's key games in the season. We beat these cats in Toronto tonight, which we haven't beat them guys in the last couple of games, and do it undermanned as we are. That's got to be a big boost for this team. Yeah, for their psyche, for everything, man. It'd be a good win for them, KJ, because they went out there and played with effort. And the young boys got to show and prove, and they brought us back one game on the 500. That would be so nice, man. You talk about way to bring in the new year. That's how you bring in the new year for sure. Right.
Well, winning is cure. It'll build their ego a lot better. The confidence is key. That's anything. Anything you do is confidence, especially on that basketball court. So these young guys get in there and get a W tonight. This would be great going into the next game because they know they can do it now. They haven't seen it done. Well, they've seen it done, but they haven't done it yet as a young core together. So but once they do it, it's going to build. It's going to feel so much better when them 3 points are not getting knocked down finally. When they're getting them steals, when they're getting them fast break points, everything feels better when you win. Think about it. When the Knicks win, we even feel better, right? So let me tell you, Knicks, real talk. When we get up here and lose, it's not as hard as it may look, man. It's hard.
It is, bro.
I mean, not as easy. It's hard. I said that wrong. I want my Knicks to win. But I say it to say, hey, it's one game at a time, and anybody can be beat in this league. It doesn't matter if you're a superstar or not. You get the right 5 combination of people out there and the right 8, 9 people out there, it can happen. And it could happen today. So I'm going to give my score prediction today, guys. I'm going to close game. I normally go in the high numbers. I'm going today. I'm giving the Knicks 100, and I'm going to give the Toronto Raptors 90 points. Win by 10.
That'd be special. That's a good look right there. Shot Powell, that's a good look. I'm almost second in that, man. I'll go 105-98.
I'm right along with you guys. I'm just being this might be the homer in my heart today because the way I'm feeling. I don't know why I'm feeling like this today, but I think we're going to get 6 players tonight, 15 points and better. I think the other 3 players, I think we're going to be around 7 to 9 points tonight. I think we're going to have a dramatic win tonight. I think we're going to play some defense. I think we're going to get out here tonight to do 115 to 94.
Wow. Yeah.
I like that. Fabian got 98 to 93. That's a good score as well. Yeah, man. Though we probably projected to lose against all the odd makers and everything, and we know it's going to be a tough game. But like I said, we gonna, even when we know we got a game we probably gonna lose, I'm still gonna root for my Knicks to win. I'm gonna bet that they're gonna win. I just know that on any given day, we shock the world. Somebody can take an L on any given day. So D Cool, that's a good one there. 102.95. I like that. That's a good score, man. Hey, God, and we know that we know it always can go the other way, but this is how we gotta have fun with it. Have fun with it. Stay optimistic about the season because when we start dwelling on a lot of negativity, like KJ said, we lose. It's a different feeling up here, so we always try to stay energetic, stay positive about it. And it ain't that we don't know what we're talking about. We just try to stay optimistic about our team because when we went through for the last 8 years, we're gonna have a good feeling up in this piece. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try to get popping. Karen Fong, appreciate you coming in, Karen. Real talk. We appreciate you coming in here, man. And being part of the family, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Salute to the chat. We got the strongest chat in the business, man. Y'all be holding it down in here, man. Real talk. A bunch of wise minds in the chat. They always put in great effort to make sure the show is popping. Without that chat, there ain't no Knicks Real Talk, and y'all know that. And I appreciate y'all for real. D Ross got 113.93. Man, he looking at us.
I'm with you around there, D Ross. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. I like it. And this is what Nick's real talking about. The chat is where it's at. And guys, you guys are not leaving this team behind. We got some real live Nick fans in the building. You know, we don't want the fly by Nick fans, the fly by night Nick fans that just come on in when we win it. You got to come when we win in, when we losing too. We need you here because it motivates them as players. So, the high man of the night. Who is your high man? And I need points, rebounds, steals, blocks. Give me the whole, just one guy on this team that's going to come out and represent tonight with everything. I want the whole stat line. Start with you.
RJ Barrett, 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals.
Sha, where you at, Sha?
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna hold. Let me put my face on this one because I want y'all to see my expression. I am going to say McBride is going to have a good game tonight. I think McBride is going to get 22. I think he's going to get a triple double tonight. I think he's going to get a 10 rebounds. I think he's going to have about 12 assists. And I think he's going to have about 19 to 21 points tonight. I think he's going to have a monster game tonight.
Okay. Salute. Yeah, that's what you got, KJ. Go ahead, man. Tell me, you led the question. We went to a solid answer.
Absolutely. And I'm going with Obi. Here's why. Last time Obi played, he had a career night in Toronto, right? I'm going Obi Toppin tonight. I got Obi Toppin at 25. 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, and 2 steals. Write it down, mark it in the book, save this live, share it with your friends. KJ Dub, Nostradamus is in the building tonight.
KJ Sadamus in there. Hey,
I like that.
D Ross got 28 from Grind. Okay, I ain't mad at that neither. I don't know if Fournier playing tonight, so might have to go with
I think he's out.
I think he might be out. You know,
he better be out. He better be out tonight, man. Rest that damn leg, man.
Hold on, man. Hold on, guys. You're not gonna take my boy Fournier. Hey, listen, guys. Hey, we had a whole thing with this Fournier situation, right? And I gotta throw it out there for everybody with the whole Fournier thing, right? The man is hurt right now.
That's why I want him to stay out.
I want him to sit down.
But guess what? That's the coaching staff fault. That's not his fault.
Facts.
I got to give him credit for getting in there. The coaches, if I'm coaching this team and I know my man is hurt, you're not getting out. I don't care if you're getting paid $100 million. If you hurt, you're hurting my team. You can't help me out. So and that's our thing with this. You know, like I know we all like him, but yeah, he's playing bad. But I still think he's a serviceable player for this team.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's just that right now, you know, he's not playing up to par as he should be playing. But guess what? I like Fournier, guys. I'm gonna throw it out there. I like him, but I'm also the business side is okay. I'm paying this man all this money, right? They just messed up. They messed up in the coaching staff, the front office. I believe in these guys. They just not right now. They're just trying to figure it out. But the man is hurt right now, and I just believe that it was just the wrong timing for him. But I still believe in him. I still believe that he got averaging 12.9 points per game still. I like his – think about this. And I got to go back, and I got to keep going back into the Knicks arsenal of small forwards we had here in the past, or 2 guards that we had within the past 5 years. It's Evan Fournier. In the last 5 years that we had on his team, is Evan Fournier one of the best 2 guards we had in the last 5 years, Sha and Devon?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No question about it. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
I mean, his career numbers speak for itself. You know what I mean? So.
Right, but I know we all go on that, the stat, but, you know, also we always can't think about the stats, too, because, you know, it's what is it looking like on the floor right now? You know, right now it looks not good with him on the floor right now because of what he possesses out there. But that's here nor there. I don't think he's playing today, and it's good that he's not playing today. He sit down, let the young guys get going.
I got to make one correction on the last 5 years. The the best two guard the Knicks had in the last 5 years is R.J. Barrett. Let me throw that out.
All right. Yes.
You know,
Okay.
R.J. Barrett is Evan Fournier.
Hey, that was a trick question. Devon,
all right. Now that I really think about it, I keep thinking RJ is a small
let
forward.
me tell you something. Hey, look, the NBA this no longer a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, guys.
Right.
They gotta throw that out. They gotta update that. You know, now it's positionless basketball, even from when you're younger, from AAU to middle school, elementary, high school, college. It's positionless basketball. So that was a trick question.
Okay.
But my thing is,
Be Cool just said Fred Cat tweeted Tim said Fournier is good and starting. Okay, so that's
okay.
All right, Fournier, we need 20 something from you tonight, buddy.
We're definitely gonna need something from you.
Yeah, light it up tonight, Fournier. Hey, show and prove that. Like I said, when you do good, we give you flowers. When you do bad, we don't. We need to give you some flowers tonight, brother. So it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna get into it. And here we got to roll with the punches. But hey, like I said, now that means that you got Grimes, Burks, and Manuel Kubi coming off that bench, knocking down trades. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's so, you know. And good thing about it, we start off tonight. He's not having a good game. They could snatch him out. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's the case. But I want to see that. I want to see that Grimes thing. But you know what? Fournier's on our team. He's one of our major players. Maybe he go down in Toronto tonight, and him and RJ lead that team and then start unit because they're the two guys that we lean on the most in the start unit other than Randall. So maybe he can have a Fournier game tonight. You know, maybe he can have one of them Boston games. You know, let's go get it, Fournier. We with you, brother. You know what I mean? You know, bounce back and get it popping. And I think we will. But let me get your keys to the victory tonight. What's gonna take it for the Knicks to win tonight? That game tonight, fellas. Let me get your key to the victory, KJ.
Well, now we got the breaking news of Evan Fournier is playing. Evan Fournier, he's that vet that we need to step up. You know, the man's playing hurt, so I give him an A+ for showing the heart out there and showing what he got to do. He's here to talk about the fan base, talking about him. He doesn't like it. So guess what, Evan Fournier, you're the money man. You're the $19 million man. You got to step your game up, man, and go to work. Go to work. If something not working on defense, best believe you better be hitting them open shots, man, because we need that from you tonight. So he's the key to victory tonight is Evan Fournier, because right now it's we don't know what a McBride. Well, we know what McBride and Grimes are going to go with defense, but we don't know what they're going to do. RJ is hot and cold. We don't know. But the one thing we know that Evan Fournier, we know Evan Fournier can shoot and he can get hot. So Evan Fournier is the keys to victory tonight.
What about you, Sha?
You know how I feel about it, man. It's all about pace, and more pace, man. I'm glad Fournier is going to come in here tonight. I hope he rested that foot and his foot is ready to play, because tonight is going to be a game for him to really step up his game. With Fournier coming out the box and hitting some early shots and stuff like that, it'll really help us early in the first quarter. My main focus to win the game tonight is pace, and some more pace. Because if we could get down, hit the shot, and get back on defense, we're going to win the game. Defense is going to win the game for us, and we need to hit some shots tonight. That's what I think.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with I probably got five areas that I think we're gonna be key for. First of all, we got to rebound the ball.
Facts.
You know, we want to be undersized a little bit. You know, limit the turnovers. Just don't let them cats turn. Let them young boys get too tight out there. Don't let them turn that ball over. I think we can limit the turnovers, rebound, first and foremost rebound, because like I said, we kind of short-handed without them 7-footers we got, and I think shoot some free throws real well. You know,
right.
We bounce back off that bad free throw shooting game we had in OKC. Definitely the defense always stand out to me first and foremost, and I really think you know, see how McBride. I think he can play a major part in the way we do this game tonight. If he can control Van Vliet for, you know, you ain't gonna be able to stop the dude, but slow him down. Just almost did like you did SGA. SGA had 23 points, like he had 30. You know what I mean? He had 23. So if if McBride can help maintain Van Vliet and don't let him get that team in the sync, I think we got a good chance to win this thing tonight, man. And come out with the energy and Shaw Powell's pace, like Shaw Powell said, and then I'll piggyback off of KJ, we definitely need Fournier to come and beat Fournier tonight. If they're gonna start him, he got to beat Fournier tonight. We need him tonight. You know, you got your main horse down, and that's why it's important for Fournier to get it popping tonight. Because if you don't have no Julius Randle, RJ need that second guy. But you're gonna get RJ's. If RJ gonna be Batman tonight, Fournier need to be Robin. You know what I mean? And I think we could do that, man. We got a good shot of getting this W. I think we still got enough firepower, man. We in the Big 15. You know what I mean? And though we got guys out, we still got some talent dudes down there. I mean, we got MJ Burks in the fourth quarter. Quickly look like the way. I mean, these cats is capable. You know what I mean? Up front was going to be pretty tough, but I think another going to be a key to me tonight, guys. Kevin Knox. Kevin Knox could be a game changer tonight if he knocked down 3 or 4 trays, get a couple of rebounds. When Obi slide Obi to the 5, move him to the 4. Kevin Knox could play a major role in this game tonight, man. So I'm really looking forward to it tonight, man. I'm looking forward to see all this stuff happen today, man. I think it's gonna be fun. We're about like 28 minutes away and everything like that. And we know we're gonna get a popping, man. And salute to the chat, man. Y'all cats had a popping. We had the dream team up in here, Divine, Shaw, KJ. My man, CT. He probably sleeping right now because in Australia it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. So the brother, but he'll be up or he'll be on the post game tonight. I think he said like 7, 8, whatever. Well, so y'all look out for that. We'll be back here on the night. We get it popping, man. I'm giddy, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this game on the way, man. I'm giddy about it, fellas. I just think it's gonna be good, man. We're really gonna go ahead and get it popping today, man. Play some hard Knicks basketball, man. If we win this thing, Happy New Year's. I might have to reenact my New Year's night thing if they win today. I might have to get what KJ had to do.
Yeah. Hey, it's a new year, guys. Hey, listen, last year's 17-19. We undefeated in the new year. So let's keep the 500 record in the new year. It's 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. It's a long season, so let's keep it up. Are you guys a little disappointed that Evan Fournier starting tonight? Coming in the game?
No. I'm disappointed because I want to see Grimes start with them.
I am. I like Evan Fournier, but I was excited about seeing that too.
Yep.
But you know what? Another guy is not going to hurt this team because guess what? That means when Grimes is ready to come on in, he'll be ready. And we will see that lineup at some point in time. And it ain't how you start; it's how you finish.
Yep.
That could be our finishing lineup. We don't know. We don't know how long Evan has, or some can change in the layup line. So we'll see.
Well, you know what, KJ and Shaw, I'm excited to have Evan Fournier because he helps us win. If he have a good game, then we need we need him as a body. First of all, we need him as a body. We need him as a savvy veteran. We just want him, if he can produce tonight, then because we need all the bodies we can get. I just wanted to see Grimes. I wanted to see McBride, Grimes, or RJ. That's the only reason. If anything, I wish that he didn't play, but we need him because it's not about the individuals, it's about the wins and losses. We need wins right now. And I think if he have a good game, he gives us a chance to win tonight. You know what I mean? And we do need him, So, but from that standpoint, I'm with you, man. I would love to see them 3 young boys in that backcourt tonight. I thought that was gonna be. I'll start. Think about it. Our starting 5 tonight, other than Todd's, would have been like y'all said. We all drafted. They all played the summer league, and it would have been just exciting to see that tonight, man, for a couple of quarters. So you still might see it because when Fournier goes to the bench, obviously when Fournier goes to the bench, Grimes come in. So we still might get to see a dose of it today, man. But you know what? We need the W too, and we need the W. So we just got to also take it from that standpoint, shot, and hopefully this man come in and give us 18, 17 points tonight and help us out tonight.
I'm happy he's coming back because that extends our bench now. So now we're back. We're around 10 people now, 10 people now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that really helps out, and he's a scorer. So if we could get and now he's going to be playing with someone to move the ball a little bit, man. I still think McBride. I think Dude's is going to have a big game tonight, man. I think he's going to be close to a triple-double tonight, man. And I hope Fournier is one of those people that hits those shots off of those assists.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, absolutely, man. Fun game today. Late afternoon game, 3:30. We all settled in. We all home or wherever we're gonna be at. And it's gonna be a fun game, man. It's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be a lot of good learning stuff going on. We're gonna be critiquing a lot of things today. I mean, we're gonna be seeing these young guys get out here and get with it. And we've been wanting to see this the whole year. It finally arrived because, like we said, because of injuries and COVID, like Tibbs always said, y'all got to stay ready. He said it at the beginning of the season, eventually you will get your chance because it's the NBA. You're going to get your chance. It's the NBA. Everybody get injured. Everybody now with this COVID, this Omicron thing, now you even get more of an opportunity. Now what you're going to do that you got the time. That's what's going to be most important for the young men. Take the opportunity, because sometimes you got, when opportunity knocks, you better take it. You don't get opportunities a lot of times in life, and that's basketball or out of basketball. Take an opportunity to take advantage of this opportunity, man. And I think they're gonna go in and shine today. I'm ready to get it popping. And I think we're gonna do it. Sue the Queen's Court, Sue sister, appreciate you, man, coming in. You already know she always in here holding us down, man. Ain't nothing like the Queen. But yeah, man, let's go get it, New York, man. It's gonna be a fun game. Gonna be a learning experience for these young guys. They're going up against a good team. Even though they low, their record is worse than ours, but they still a good team. They still got savvy veterans down there, Van Vliet and them guys down there. They got Siakam down there, Anunoby down there. I don't know who all playing that. They got some good dudes down there. They got Gary Trent Jr. down there. I mean, they got Boucher, a lot of guys, man. They one of them teams that got a lot of good wings, man. They got some good big wings. And so it's going to be a really competitive game, but it's going to be also a good learning experience like that. But I think, like Chop House said, we got to run these guys, man. Run them. Let them young guys get some energy, leak out on them. Let Siakam have to chase Obi up and down the floor tonight. Leak out. Get Siakam legs tied by running up and down the court with Obi tonight. And that's what I'm interested to see how they're going to perform on a fast break level, transition points, getting rebounds, kicking that ball out and rolling. Don't let them guys get their defense set. Just keep moving. And I think we could do that. And I think we'd be all right, man. So it's going to be really interesting to see, man. Just get our last words where we go around, we can get ready. I know everybody ready to get in. Share power, holler at me, man. What's good?
I'm looking for an energetic game tonight, man. I think we're gonna have a real good game tonight. I think we're gonna have about 6 to 7 players tonight that's gonna be in the double-digit scoring. I think we're gonna have a premier game tonight, man. We're gonna have one of those trap games, but vice versa, if that makes any sense. I think we're gonna come out tonight. We're gonna see some guys hit 5, 6 3-pointers. I think we're gonna see some 14, 15 rebounds for some players that never even got that many rebounds tonight. And I think we're going to really get out here and play some ball tonight, man. And I mean, I'm super duper optimistic about this game. And I'm glad Fournier's coming in there, man. I need him to get a good game out tonight, man, for real.
Yep. KJ.
As always, man, thank you as always for letting me share my thoughts on the platform with you and the brother Shah and the Knicks Real Talk family in the chat. To me, it's slowing everything down, correcting your mistakes in the past 2 games that we played against Toronto Raptors. We know Toronto likes to shoot from the outside, and they hurt us a lot from the outside. Just learning from your mistakes and getting better. Just playing Knick basketball the way we know you can play, and eventually we could pull this win out. And just guys making the shots and free throws. That is the key tonight. Free throws and making our threes when needed. Just making our shots, and anything is possible.
Yeah, real talk. Great segment there, man. I think we just got to rebound off of what we did in OKC. Play some defense in our 3-point line. Shoot the 3 ball pretty decent. Not shoot a lot of them, but shoot it with a good percentage. We don't got to get too crazy, but and just go in there with some energy, man. Bring some energy and some tenacity and some. I think first and foremost the effort. You bring some effort, energy, and a little compassion. I think we got a good chance to go down there and win today, man. Like I said, any given Sunday you can lose a basketball game. And I think we should be up for it. It should be a fun game, like Pudge Knight said. Go in there and have some fun. And it's basketball. Just remember that it's basketball. When you play basketball, you're supposed to have fun playing basketball. And granted, they in the business where it's a business. Don't get me wrong, but it's still a sport too. First, it's a sport. Go down there, have fun. McBride get a bounce back game. Obi have a bounce back game, and let Fournier try to help us. Let RJ continue to do what he do, and let the senior man in the house, Todd Gibson, hold us down at the center spot for a little bit today, much as he can. Todd always plays with energy. That's one thing I love about him, man. He plays hard every night. He might not have it tonight, but he plays hard every night. I'm hoping that rubs off on the team today. And we go out there and have a good one. Hopefully Tibbs can coach the team in a good situation today. Make some good coaching decisions today. During the course of the game, and put them guys in a good position to win. And if somebody don't got it tonight, though, you got to pull them. I don't care who it is. If they ain't got it, pull them. If Fournier ain't got to pull them, RJ ain't got to pull them. If Grimes ain't got to pull them and put somebody else in there to get a spark, come on. I want to see Kevin Knox get a pop in the day. I'm looking forward to that as well. Him using that size and that shooting ability to stretch that floor a little bit, man. So and help to keep the pressure of a Taj down there with some big bodies around them. So let's go get it, Knicks. Great show. Salute to the panel. KJ, Shaw Powers,
Man.
Chat, yes sir. Pud Nice, Queens Court, D. Ross, Julian, D. Cool, everybody, man. Salute to you guys for coming in tonight. Let's go get the W. Karen Fung, Karen, we appreciate you coming in. Fabian, you know it, Swiss Ball, everybody, man. Joey, thank you, and all that good stuff, man. Like I said, man, let's go ahead and enjoy this game today and see if the Knicks can pull out a victory. Still, Knicks fan, my man. Salute to you as well, my man. Ron and John, great tandem down there, man. I'll make sure y'all go support Ron and John. They be getting it popping down there. MBK, salute to my brother Sim. Thank you for blessing the show the other night, Sim. Appreciate you, man. I owe you one. Real talk. Yeah, man. Let's go get it, man. And we'll just have some fun with this game tonight. 3:30 game in a few minutes. Jason M, thank you. And everybody, I just don't want to leave nobody out. You know how we do Knicks Real Talk, man. We in the building. Like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be on tonight with the streets of buzzing. CT had a post game popping off. But wherever you at, man, go enjoy this Knicks game tonight, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all already know what it is. Omicron out there. Y'all be careful, man. Take care of yourself. Let's get it, man. Divine shot.
Let's get it.
Okay, let's get it, bro.
Need this W.
Yes, sir.
Jamendo.com